I promise you that board was already broken. I just wanted to get a funny intro. Okay, welcome to the video. Funny enough, we actually snapped the board skating this rail because it has the little kink at the end of it probably, what, a week ago? Whenever we built it. I'd been skating this snapped board, trying to get as much life out of it as I could, and the crack was just slowly getting bigger and bigger until yesterday it split all the way through the top ply and there was no life left. Which means it is time to swap this out. Oops, I grabbed 2 sheets of grip on accident. I didn't even know I had 2 sheets of grip. We're swapping it out for this board right here. I feel like I need like a dedicated like seating area down here for when I sit down and talk. I guess this kind of work. Ow! What even just happened? I feel like something stabbed me, but there's nothing behind me. Yeah, no, that's fine actually. So it was what? I'm so bad with time for some reason. I want to say, let's say a month. A month ago, I'll put it on screen. I made that video switching back to an 8.25 after writing an 8.68 for half a year. I don't know if you guys remember, but the skating in that video was pretty sad, obviously, because if you've ever, even like downgrading or downsizing or upsizing is always like a really interesting feeling in skateboarding. It's taking what you're used to and essentially throwing it all out the window and starting over. And especially such a drastic change from 8.68 to 8.25 in that video I posted, I was heavily contemplating if I was going to regret it. I don't. I'm really glad I made that switch. I think, yes, there's a skate tool right here. And then I've been skating for the majority of my life, but I can still never remember what size I need for the little truck nuts. 5/16? No, not 5/16. That means it's gotta be 11/32. That seems like a weird size. No. What size is it? How did I not know this? I guess normally I use the actual skate tool and use like the hand tools. I don't normally use a drill. What size? 3/8. It has to be 3/8. 3/8 is like a normal size. There we go. Okay, it's 3/8. I know that not everyone likes the yap sessions, but that's okay because I do. Whoa, my brain literally just stopped working for a second. That was insane. I've been really happy lately, which is, I don't want to say that's weird at all. I just think it's interesting, because I mean, I've been making YouTube videos since 2012, which is what? 12 years now. Over 2 years longer than a decade, which is insane. I have gone through so many stages of my life. So much of those years have been spent like stressing, I guess you could say. And again, I don't want it to be like stressing as in like complaining. It's not, stress isn't always bad. I've spent so much of that time trying to figure out, I guess, 2 things. A, who I am, and then B, what type of content I want to create, because I'm now learning that those are 2 different, like very different things. I think what type of content I create heavily relies on who I am, because I'm not like a persona. I don't put on an act for YouTube, or at least I try not to. So I do think that that's why, like I always talk about how there's some stages of my YouTube career that I'm not proud of. Like I hate looking at my old videos. They make me cringe. I don't like who I was. I don't like the content I was putting out, but I think that's why I don't like the content I was putting out, because I didn't like who I was. Auction starting at $200,000. I'll have this in the link to the description. What trips me out, and I'm really interested to see how this pans out, is these past couple months I've been super open about my own mental health, where I am at, my happiness, my unhappiness, and I've been very vocal about how this is the happiest I've been in a while. It's the most authentic and genuine and most me I've felt in a really long time. I'm really curious to see if like that's gonna change. Like if in 2 years I'm gonna look at this content and be like, dude, what was I doing? I don't like that. It's just a trip how that works, is I feel so content with everything, my content, myself, my mental health, my physical health, but there's this like fear, I guess fear almost, of just, I have this history of not liking who I was in the past, that I'm kind of nervous that like I'm at one of those stages now that I'm not gonna like in 2 years. I think that's just my overthinking though, because I tend to do that a lot too. I don't know, to me it feels different this time. I've never had the community that we have now. I have never seen so many comments saying so many comments say the same thing in a really good way, where it's like I get comments, no, Did I lose a bolt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8th one? Ew, it was hiding in there. So many comments have essentially said, like, dude, this is the happiest that I've seen you in a while. You know, a lot of comments also say, I used to watch you back in the day. I stopped watching for years. This content got me hooked again. And I've always said, like, I've been really bad at taking my own advice, but I've always said that people can sense authenticity and genuineness. When people ask me for YouTube advice, that's the advice I always gave them. Just be yourself, fuck chasing the views, don't, like, just be yourself. Yet, I could never really take that own, like, I'd tell myself I was taking my own advice, but, like, deep down I wasn't. And I like to think that I finally am, and I have not ever in the history of this channel seen the support in the comments and with the community that we were building until now. Which is also, that's also saying something, because it's not like our views are crazy high or anything. Our views were way higher years ago, but like the sense of community is so much bigger this time. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you for that and just kind of acknowledge it, because it's something that I'm so grateful for, and I'm very appreciative of sort of how everything's going right now. Thank you to those of you that watch the channel, and then special thank you to my channel members as well. That's been growing like crazy. I've added some extra perks and some extra tiers as well. I'll have that in the description if you're, you know, interested in that sort of thing as a extra way to support me and kind of build this community. Anyway, we'll we'll end the yap session there. Let's get this board set up. That was really cool. I turned on the camera and I was like, dude, I'm gonna flip this. It's gonna be sick. And then I did it and it was so dumb. That's up there with like the garage door opening ASMR. Ready? Turn your guys' volume up. That's nice, huh? This might be a dumb question, but why do I do this? It's not just me. Like, I used to work at a skate shop, and from what I remember, we were trained to grip boards this way. I know it's like a universal thing, but does it do anything, or is it like visual? I think that I always thought like grinding it down like that was to make it thinner, so it like almost, it's like folding a piece of paper so it tears on that line, but I don't think it does that at all. Maybe it is just like visual, so you know where to cut. That is without a doubt information that I should know, that I'm embarrassed that I just had to ask publicly, but it is what it is. It's one of those things I've done my whole life and just never really questioned until now. And then just like our parents always told us, cut directly toward your heart. Perfect. I somewhat recently started gripping my boards in quarters like this, where I go through and I slice in on all the concave, so you do it in 4 sections. I forget if someone showed me to do that or if someone in the YouTube comments told me to, but ever since I started doing it that way, I've liked it a lot more. Then it makes it more because I usually mess up. I'm not gonna lie, my grip jobs are never perfect. But doing it in those sort of sections, like you get both of the sides done, and then you're left with the nose and the tail, which you gotta focus more on. He said more on. Yeah, cut towards your eyes, Garrett. That's good. Yeah, see, no, I'm not gonna show you guys this grip job. I'm still not doing a very good job. It was always the worst when I worked at a skate shop and I would like butcher the customer's grip job, and I would back it up by saying like, oh, don't worry, like when you skate, you're gonna mess it up anyway. It is true though. Like, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, this one's bad. Okay, no, it's fine. That's what this step is for. Once the board's full of grip, you don't look there. Just hit it with the good old sandpaper down, and then you're never gonna notice the imperfections. There we go. We're done. Well, we're not done. We have to put the trucks and wheels on, but the board's good. You can't see any of the imperfections. Oh no. Okay, no. Every single time I forget that I labeled my trucks, because that's how often I forget to remember. I'll always, whenever I set up boards, I take off both trucks and I forget which is front or back, and I finally caved in and labeled them because of how often I forgot. Great. Okay. You guys sick of hearing me talk yet? Should I just time lapse this and hit you guys with the elevator music? Okay, we're done, I think. I don't know why I feel like I'm forgetting something, but the trucks are on the skateboard and the trucks are facing the right way, so I think we're done. It's about time for some new wheels, dude. The wide angle lens doesn't do any justice, but they are like big, girthy, wide wheels, and I think it's time to try something else. But board is set up. Another one of my weird OCD things is I have to have the mixed match bolt. No, I did it wrong, no! I was gonna say the mixed match bolts have to be this bolt and this bolt, but I messed up and I put it in the wrong place. Oh, that's gonna ruin my entire day. I'll swap it back out later, but damn it. I don't know, again, that's just a thing I've always done. And then another one of my weird routines is a freshly gripped board. You always go through and do that. That one I think serves a purpose though. It grinds it down, cause like obviously like if you're doing flip tricks or whatever, the board's gonna land upside down and your feet land on it, and grinding it down that way I think just kind of like seals it to the board and prevents it from like flapping up or anything. Flapping up is crazy. Okay. I think it's time for some new wheels and bearings, man. Man, I think it's time for some new wheels and bearings. All right, let's see how this feels. Oh man. Champagne problems for sure, like a blessing to have this problem, but the new shoes, new board combo, it's been a while since I've had that. I feel very like disconnected from the board. No, dude, something's not right. I can't, something's not right here. This doesn't feel like an 825. I could have swore that I saw it say 825. This is our old board, or a piece of it. There's no way, dude. No, see? No, 100%. Wait. No, dude, they're different sizes. It's an 8.5. It has to be. No way I did a whole board setup video talking about how I have no regret switching back to an 825, and then I don't set up an 825. Got it. Oh, here's the barcode. Here's what I need. Grayson 8.5. I set up an 8.5. No way. Really? I just did that? I knew this wasn't feeling right, dude. Part of me wants to just skate it because I just set it up, but this entire video was literally dedicated to me being so stoked that I switched back to 825. I gotta switch to 825, man. I didn't even know I had any 8.5s left because I went from 8.5 to 8.68. I was riding 8.68s for the past couple months, and then I switched to 8.25. I thought I was completely out of 8.5s. That's insane. Grayson 8.25. This is an 8.25. This, on the other hand, is an 8.5. Yeah, see there. It's crazy that little quarter-inch difference is enough to A, feel, but B, throw everything off. I can't believe I did that. If you're in the Auburn, Sacramento area, every now and then I'll do little like used product hauls, whatever. Cariuma and Arbor and my sponsors have put me in such a blessed and privileged position that I'm able to sort of switch out things way more frequently and like the things that I switch out have a lot of life left still, is what I'm saying. Every now and then I'll do a haul of like some of my lightly used shoes, but this one's like a brand new board, but like my lightly used boards, and I'll drop them off at the local skate parks. I'll post on like Instagram wherever I drop them off at when I do that, but I guess just keep an eye out if you're local, because that board deserves to get some use. I need the 8.25. Well, I guess we're gonna time lapse that entire process all over again. Okay, now we're finally done. I can't believe I did that. Here, I honestly like this, the graphic a little bit better. I like the blue. Oh man, the board feels lighter too. I knew something wasn't right when we set up that 8.5. All right, let's see if this feels better. This already feels so much better. There we go, baby. Oh, I'm so happy I figured that out. Okay, thank God. Get a couple tricks on this bad boy. Try to get some stuff off the end of the kink. You know, new board, new shoes combo. We're gonna take it pretty easy. This is such a sick rail. Mission success. Yeah, I can't believe it took us 2 tries to set up the right skateboard, but mission success nonetheless. It's pretty much time though, dude. I think it's time for some new wheels and new bearings, and I want to try something new. These are Formula 4s, Spitfires. I've only really ridden Richtas and Spitfires in the past like 4 years. Kinda want to try something new. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I still gotta break in the board and break in the shoes before I feel comfortable like skating, but 8.25, man. 8.25 is the size. Catch you guys next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.